Playing some raid. Let me just make sure that this is showing up, because sometimes this likes to act stupid. My channel. Come on, don't be stupid. It's saying I'm offline. I'm clearly not. Okay, now it's saying I'm live. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna leave that in because I always do. But yeah, I forgot I kept it on the wrong screen. So you just saw that. Anyways, now we're back. Welcome to me playing some more Raid Shadow Legends. Honestly, this is just gonna be chill. I'm just gonna try and go through some shit, maybe talk about the fusion, all that kind of shit, you know. Anyone hoping for my walkthrough series, I'm sorry, you know. Right now it's in the middle of the grind part, so there's not much I can teach you on there. So I might come up with other mini segments to work through. Or to talk about anyways. But I guess one thing we could talk about is... Let me see, go that way. Okay. Stay in school, kids. Alright. So, one thing we could talk about is this fusion right now. So let's talk about it. First of all, if you for some reason haven't known this before, Raid has fusions every now and again where you just grab some of your other champions and you can fuse them to make the main champion. And I don't know if they had this before, but now, in at least the last few, you've been able to get them through events. I don't know how long that's been or if it's been always, because I've never paid attention when I've been playing for over a year and I honestly never paid attention. So one of the reasons you should always pay attention is because you want to be able to save your champions and fuse them for this. So for example, here I already have 2 of the components of the big ones. So now I don't have to worry about any of these rares. I don't have to use them. And then as for these 2, I need all 4 of these. And I need all 4 of these. I have half of each. So I need 4 rares. But one thing to note, if you go here to news, here they tell you how to get most of the champions. So you can get Bushi's actually available during the champion training event, which is 2 weeks long, give or take. So it's definitely doable. So we'll see. Also, they have the rares available, and the rares are usually fairly reasonable to get to. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Bonekeeper, if you notice, they don't offer on her own. So you do have to make sure you're getting all of these. So I got to make sure to pay attention to get that spider, to do the cudgelier. Harrier I already have. Actually, cudgelier I think I have too. Or is it cataphract? Either way, I need to make sure I'm getting these. I don't need to worry about these 2 luckily because I have them already. So make sure you pay attention to the start dates and end dates because you don't want to miss something by accident if you plan on going for it. So right now, let's see, the champion event anyways. This is for Anointed, Cataphract. Okay, so he's the one I'm going for. So I need Cataphract. I don't think I need Fencer because I think she was from one of the epics I already have. And I need to get Bushi just because it would save me time. You know, I would already have him. So I'm definitely gonna be working on this. I think my 100. I decided to add the pass back mostly because I got some stuff that I really want to work on. During this void event that passed, I actually managed to get Skull Crown finally, as well as Madame Cerise. So I ended up getting 2 champions that are game changing. I also got a legendary. Let me show you. I got what the fuck is he? I got Baron. I guess we'll go over those 3 skills just so I can explain them to you. I mean, unless you know what you're doing, then you don't need me to explain it, but you know what I mean. Attack one enemy will attack all remaining enemies with any surplus damage if the target is killed. Has a 10% chance to unlock a secret skill, Sky Piercer, for 1 turn. All remaining enemies with any surplus. Let me see something real quick. Will attack one random enemy with any surplus damage. So it's actually similar to Draco in that respect. And that's a really nice, except here it does all enemies. So if you can nuke one person with his ability, he'll hit everyone else with it. The other one. Okay, this one attacks one enemy, place 50%, 60% decreased debuff for 2 turns. This debuff is guaranteed, which is interesting. Has a 20% chance of unlocking a secret skill, Sky Piercer. And then we got this one, attacks one enemy, damage increases according to the number of buffs on this champion. Has a 40% chance to unlock a secret skill, Sky Piercer. And then Sky Piercer itself attacks all enemies, deals pure damage, will ignore shield and block damage buffs. So this is pretty fucking sweet. But obviously that's why they put it behind this. I don't know how good Baron is. One of my friends, Rage, I believe, he uses him in one of his arena teams, so I guess that's good. Then we got Madame Cerise. She's a giant bitch. Love her. Well, I hate her, but now I have one, so I love her. You know how that works, right? When you don't got the champion, you hate them. So places a shield buff on the champion equal to 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. When attacking while under a shield buff, has a 35% chance of placing fear debuff on that attacker for 1 turn. So this can just be an obnoxious passive. And then we got attacks one enemy, has a 20% chance of placing a fear debuff for 1 turn. Sorry. This chance increases to 30% if it's under a debuff, 45% if it's under 2 or more. Attacks all enemies, has a 40% chance of stealing a random buff from each target. Places a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns if any buff is stolen. Places a true fear debuff for 1 turn on enemies who have buff stolen. So this is actually horrible to deal with against like Arbiter. If you have her go after Arbiter, she can steal the buffs, I guess. Don't know, I've never used them myself. I mean, because I don't have her. Moves all buffs from enemies. God, what is wrong with me? Maybe my brain just is turned off. Anyways. Places a 50% decreased attack debuff and a 60% decreased decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 3 turns. This is bullshit right here. This is fucking nonsense. So, she's already amazing. And then this asshole right here, the bane of my existence in my arena, attacks all enemies, places an extra hit if the target has more than 50 HP, 50% HP. Attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. Places an unkillable buff on this champion for 1 turn every time their HP drops below 20%. And that is the move that pisses me off. I'll nuke a whole team. This bitch will live. And then they'll have a mastery. Has a 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% or more of their HP. So pretty much, if you have this, you have the 50% chance of guaranteed counterattack. Because my team will nuke this ass hat. But she won't die because I'm unkillable. So then she'll get a turn in, hits me with her A1, and she fucking hits hard. And then when her turn comes around, she hits again. So she pretty much gets 2 hits in a row. So if my team goes first... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can show you in action. No, that is not where I need to go. That is also not where I need to go. But I should check that out in a minute. Let's see if we can find a team that has her being the biggest issue. We'll try this one. We'll see how this goes. I need to do this for my dailies anyways. Okay. So we got that. Got that. She went. Oof. They all got to go. That sucks. So I won't be able to showcase what I... Oh, maybe not. Maybe. So she counterattacked right now. And now... I killed everyone, but then because of unkillable, she gets to live one more turn and then she can wipe me out. And look at that, she did most of the damage. So it doesn't matter how good my team is, if I don't have something to clear up that debuff, I'm fucked. I have to hope I can survive, and obviously my team is not really meant to survive, it's meant to kill things. I could swap things out to kill her, and I have done that before. But, you know, I'm pointing out one of her... See, look, she counterattacked again, but this person's is not nearly as set up, it seems. So I should be safe. Yeah, like this one's is not as well made as you can see there, because I was able to beat the shit out of them. But I think you get my point. She's a pain in the ass, and her Ceres, they're gonna be on multiple teams. They're definitely gonna be on a bunch of them. I might as well finish up my dailies real quick. No, thank you. So the double speed boost, and then this, like, I really would love to know the exact speed I need to be at for guaranteed. Like, if I go first, that I for sure will go all four people. I'm assuming I need to go just a little bit faster, maybe in the 200s. Oh my god, Fushan just fucking killed me. Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. I'm probably gonna die. Let's heal you a bit. Alright, who is gonna be a pain in my ass? And as you can see there, that's exactly why bombs can be effective. You know, if you get a little bit lucky. Arbiter was alive long enough to just res him, and then he just outlasted the bombs and beat the shit out of them. Pretty sweet. This could be bad actually, but I'm gonna do it anyways. All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, he was able to place True Fear. Fuck this guy. Oh, I got to go past True Fear, thank god. Damn, this bastard has... Look at this fucking lineup. How is he getting... How is he... Oh, he probably, like, just reset and lost 1 or 2 matches. Is it wrong a part of me wants to fight him? Let me fight him. Hold on. Let's throw... Roz and you. Make a little random team here. I'm just kind of curious what would happen. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I got murdered. That was, I can't even be mad at that. That was just, like, beautiful. Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god. I actually didn't know Santa could hit that hard. You know, let's pull some. Let's see if we get lucky and pull one of the rares. Might as well, right? We ain't got nothing going on. Try and give me one more rare here. Let's go. Man, I'm so low on money right now. I definitely gotta work on that. Come on, I just want another rare. That's all I want. I'm not asking for a lot. Oof. Tough. No, I'm not doing that. Actually, why not? Did it register twice? It did register twice. The game lagged a little, and it forced me to buy two of these. All right, so let's see. I'm very excited because Skullcrown also pairs with Sinesha. So that's a lovely addition. Does she have actually anything? She doesn't have anything in regards to her. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to do that. I'm actually excited. I saw the patch. Some people were upset about the fact that the bazaar is gonna hold certain things. How do you say? Um, I don't know what the wording would is. One, two. Is this Harry? Is this the one I need? Hold on. Sorry, my brain is all over the place. Um, you're the one I'm using. Okay, so I'm gonna use that one. Do I have the other rare in here? Well, I also pulled a seer. This person, I don't know who the hell that is. Beardall. And something else. I pulled two light swords. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I don't know. I hear they're good, but I've never used them. And I have two warcasters now, so I don't know. Maybe there's some type of cheese clan boss that I can do or something. I don't know. I don't I don't really know how it works, but if I can do a res or an unkillable team, I could probably two key Ultra Nightmare since I have Viz and Draco to give me my debuffs, you know? So if I can figure that out, I might be able to do some pretty sexy shit with Ultra Nightmare. So I'm actually hoping I can look that up later and figure it out. Because I've never really looked up any of that stuff. I'm probably going to work on this later. I'm in bronze 3 now. I ended up being behind one tier, I guess you could say, from the pack. So the rest of the pack is in bronze 4 right now. I think a couple of my friends made it to bronze 4. But I didn't try hard enough in bronze 2, week 2. I was just like, whatever. I wasn't being very selective. I was picking people that I could probably lose to. You know, for example, this person right here. You know, the champions, this one's OP. This one's pretty good. This one, obviously, if it's faster than mine, could fuck me. So, like, this is probably not an ideal one. You'd want to go for something that you'll definitely beat. But I was just attacking them. And to be honest with you, I'm going to attack this one too, because fuck it. Because now I'm curious if I can beat it or not. Alright, so let's see. I would go first. Actually, there's a bit of a gap here. So Frankie would probably get to go next, right? Yep. Yup. Alright. Okay, not bad. Let's see if we can. Oh fuck. Okay, so not too bad actually. Even if I lose, I'm okay with this outcome. There you go. So luckily, that person's arbiter is much slower than mine, because usually they're just a little bit slower, and then they get to go before the rest of my team. Yeah, Fushan hits pretty hard. And then we'll do this. Their battle is also gonna do that. Let's see if we can wipe his turn. Yep, we got to do that. Let's see if we can stun him. Oh yes. This is why manual sometimes helps, because we stunned them too, so now they can't wipe out the poisons. Alright, and with that we can definitely auto. And look at that. See, and that's why I do attack teams like this, because to be honest with you guys, I was a little scared of fighting them. Like, I was like, this might not be the best team to fight. Especially because most of my champions are not in the best gear right now. You know, but look at me. I won 2 out of 3 already. And my third team is a pretty decent team, so we'll see. I might win that. I might win all 3. Fuck it. Let's see. This guy's a problem. He's a problem. Let's see if we take Gorg out first, if we can. Nice. Luckily, my Sandlash I set up with a lot of crit damage and stuff because for clan boss, you know, she can hit 30, 40,000 per hit and she double hits. So, you know, honestly, most of this is my clan boss team. The only not issue, but the only thing wrong with them is obviously their speed is going to be fairly slow compared to an arena team because their speed's in the 170s because they're speed tuned for Nightmare, you know. But because they can sustain and Apoth is there to kind of speed boost them, it works out. To be honest, thanks to 3v3, you actually would have a reason to want a second Arbiter. Yeah, I actually won. I wasn't sure I was gonna win. I thought I was gonna. Well, this one's always gonna be a toss up. It really depends on whose Arbiter is faster. And then this one, this guy kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know if this person's gear is maybe not where it needs to be, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Let's do another one that I think I could win but could lose. This team's gonna probably beat the shit out of me. Okay, let's try it. Let's go. Let's see how they go. Wait, did they have Frankie? Oh look, this my friend Rage here. Second RB would be good. Um, they didn't put their RB as the lead. It looks like. Don't focus that. Focus the one that you can actually beat. Man, this champion just has an annoying kit. Just fucking res, block damage. What an asshole. Yep, then res and then die again. Whatever. What do they have? Oh, they go first. Oh, this is my slow team. Fuck me. Jesus. Damn. And yeah, they have. All of them are annoying, really, but the frickin' Apoth fucking me up. I mean, really no point, but I guess I'll try and stop. Oh, I got fucked. Oh, goodbye, Roz. You were beautiful. Legit, I have no chance unless I proc the stun like 30 times. There's one. Why the fuck did you hit me? Why did he hit me? I was supposed to get an extra turn. Oh, fuck, he probably has that. Jesus, I haven't gotten to go yet. Oh, that's because Arbiter. Okay. You know what? I'm really tempted to try fighting them a second time. By the way, heavily recommend that you never do what I'm about to do. Just my personal, you know, never fight the same person. If you lost to them, just accept your loss, move on, unless you 100% guarantee you can beat them, because if not, you're just gonna look stupid. Legit, me like everyone just shows screenshots in any Discord with raid wise. You're gonna see screenshots like, oh, this guy really tried, and then like 10 times you missed. I'm one of those idiots that you're gonna see screenshots of because I will try 3 or 4 times. I like learning. Oh, and I don't know if I finished my thought, but the reason I lost to the Alta and hit me is because he probably had the mastery that if you stun an ally, he will counterattack for them. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, he got fucking this asshole gets to go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's heal myself actually. Damn, this character is way more annoying than I gave them credit for. Fuck, they do the res on everyone? Yep, there it is. Let's see if I can get some actual turns. Fortunately, the provokes and stuff. Provoke is so massive. Alright, here we go. We're starting to provoke war, so to speak. Let's see if we can get rid of this. So let's do this. And we should be good to go. I'm paranoid, so I probably would have been good to go much sooner, but, you know, I want to make sure I'm in control. This fight's already a loss. You know, that I already know. I left it as a loss. I'm honestly just switched on my other two teams. I decided to go head to head with their Arbiter and see whose is actually faster. So we'll see. Because their first team isn't hard, just obnoxious with that character at the on the left. I don't remember. I don't know their name. I should, because they're absolutely obnoxious, but I don't. Let's see. My Arbiter is faster, but their Arbiter's right behind me. So meaning when I go, fuck, everyone on their team is faster. So when I go, if Frankie doesn't go before, if the turn boost doesn't go before hers, I'm probably fucked. So let's see. Yep, I'm fucked. Oh, and I got stunned by his Frankie. Fucking god. Ugh, that sucks. So that's one of the main issues with Arbiter. Arbiter is not the fucking end all be all, and that's something people need to know. Because you saw that my Arbiter beat her. Mine's is faster, but hers is fast enough to go between the rest of the team going. That's why my main arena team actually has 2 speed boosters. You know, I'm tempted. Fuck it. Hold on, let me put my real. So I run a little bomb team for fun, just because fuck it, right? So I run 2 speed boosters because for sure, if I go first, Apoth is going to go. And if Apoth goes, there's about an 80% chance that these two are going to go. Sometimes I get unlucky. So let's see. And there you go. Let me look for someone else on board. Okay, never fight a Tormund. That's just a rule I have. Looks like a pretty simple team. I should be able to beat this. Assuming I'm faster, of course. Again, speed is the name of the game. Unless you have a Tormund. Then just have a Tormund. That's it. That's all you really need. Fucking Tormund's a pain in the ass. See, so this is what I was telling you guys about. Sometimes their Arbiter somehow squeaks by between Apoth's turn meter boost and these two. I don't know what speed I need to be at to fucking correct that issue, but I definitely got to get that done because that'll get me a lot more wins. Alright. Alright, let's talk about the fusion. Let's look at her. I'm gonna go for her this time. I tend to ignore a lot in this game because I honestly don't care. I'm like foot out the door kind of. I mean I have good stuff, but I need content, you know. And it bothers me how stupid they've been, but I'm hopeful for the bazaar and stuff. I know some people are upset. Oh, that's where I went. I was talking about people being upset about the bazaar because apparently they're gonna lock it behind the tiers. So if you're in bronze, you can get up to, you know, ancients, whatever. And then if you get to silver, you can get voids and 4-star chickens and epic books. And then if you're in gold, you can get Lego books, sacreds, and this and that. People were bitching about that, and I'm like, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter. Like, with how much you probably need to get that sacred, it doesn't matter. It's gonna take forever anyways. But you know, I get people are upset, but I also get the idea of making you have to push for the tiers to get good stuff. Anyways, let's talk about her. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 60% chance of stealing 1 random buff from the target. That's always nice. I don't have many people that I use that steal shit, so that'd be fun. And she's force, which is fucking nice. Thank you, Plarium, for stop being dickheads with magic. Everything is magic. It's fucking irritating. Attacks all enemy 3 times, and this is the part that I actually misread when I was looking through this. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing one of the following debuffs for 2 turns. Block debuff, 50% decrease attack, 30% decrease speed, 25% weaken, 50% decrease accuracy, or a 100% heal reduction. The big key word here that I didn't realize the first time, well, don't get me wrong, I still thought this was pretty cool, but it's each hit. So build her with accuracy and speed and fuck them up. I have yet to see gameplay on her, but I heard the multiplier isn't like crazy, so she's not going to hit hard. But then again, to be honest, you guys should have known that. If it attacks 3 times, the chances of the multiplier being high are kind of low. I don't know. Again, I haven't checked it out yet. But that means she can drop at least 3 of these debuffs with one hit, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown. That's not bad. This is pretty interesting. And she's defense based, from my understanding. Yeah, defense based. So that's also nice. And then here, decrease each enemy's accuracy by 10 for each debuff they are under. So if you get her to go first, the other team might not land their debuffs, which is always nice. This champion will receive 4% less damage for each debuff on the attacker. Obviously, with her thing, that's at least 3. I could use Draco and Battle Khazar to add another 3 to 4. You know, it could be fun. It could be fun. I don't know if she'll be OP, but she's definitely going to be fun. You know, and I think that's, in my opinion, what matters most. You got to have fun. Heals this champion for 1,250 HP each time a debuff expires on an enemy. And obviously that means she's getting a decent, you know, a little healing every turn or two, you know. Like, that's pretty, it's not bad. Has a 75% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn on enemies under 5 or more debuffs at the start of this champion's turn. For fuck's sake. That's actually, I forgot that part. And the piece de resistance, this champion can place debuffs on weak hits. So it doesn't matter if it's counter affinity, which is pretty interesting. And then 60 accuracy in all battles, which is not bad at all. So at the minimum, she'll be great for faction wars. What is she, a barbarian? Let's see. Who would she pair with for faction wars? Let me look. I don't have many barbarians, I don't think, so. I actually don't even fucking know. I don't use barbarians very much, so I actually know nothing. Alright, fuck it. Can't help you there. Oh, maybe her. Speaking of faction wars, we're done with that. Hey, is that smoke? Oh, smoke's on. Let's see where we're at with stuff, because I actually haven't been working on my... I've been really lazy with faction wars lately. I don't even know what I have anymore. Okay, not really anything I need to... that like I'm not gonna go out of my way to waste time until I get some notable champions for that. So let's go to the next one and see what I have. I mean, I have 3 good ones, and then actually I have these now. I could run these 2 cardinal, or maybe one of these cardinal, and then this, and that might actually get me through it. Let me see his abilities, because I actually never looked at them. Let's see what he has. Attack one enemy 3 times. Decrease the target's turn meter by 10%. This is fucking good for Fire Knight, which I need to work on. Attacks one enemy. Places a 50% decrease. 50%. Okay, that's not bad. That's straightforward. Places 60% decrease defense on... I'm sorry. And a revive on death buff on allies for 2 turns. Can this be extended by Sandlashed? I need to look that up. Because if it can, I could maybe build something with him, 2 of him, Sandlash, and maybe Viz and Draco or something. I don't know. And he has an attack down skill, right? So he can also be my attack down champion. I'm brainstorming. I'll figure that out. I'm sure someone's done a video on that shit and I can look it up. Okay, let me do my Ultra Nightmare. And I think I'll probably close this video out on my Ultra Nightmare clan boss hit. Just because I don't have anything else. But yeah, like, if I can do a block damage or killable, or revive on death team that can get me to 50 turns, I could definitely 2-key Ultra Nightmare, in my opinion. Because I already do about 27 to 28,000 with this team. And there's a couple components that aren't needed if I have that other option. Actually, never mind. I wouldn't need Martyr and Sandlash as much, but I would still need Warlord maybe to block the stun. I could use Doom Priest as well. That's what my friend does. LZ. Oh, there he is. Everyone I'm talking about just shows up right here. Um, oh yeah, I want to do shout outs. I want to do a shout out every video. I'm gonna shout out my boss man, Corinne. He doesn't watch my videos, but I'm gonna shout him out anyways. He's a cool dude. I'm gonna shout out my friend Big City Slams. Big fan of Letter Kenny. I'm gonna shout both of them. They're cool people. You know, they help me get through this shit sometimes. Help me work on my YouTube stuff, my game. You know, they're just good people. Oh, let's get that going. I need one more turn. I also need to make sure. Oh shit! I need that to go up. Come on. Oh, only 2. You need a clan. What level are you? Nope. Yeah, I was just checking because, you know, if they're like, if there's someone that could do Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, we should probably consider them. Although I think we're full up again. Oh, there you go. Someone picked them up. That's good. I can't get over this design. Like, they made him so cool looking at the top, and then he just got that pregnant belly. I just need... Oh, I'm already where I like to be. Never mind. Alright, so after this, I'll probably just auto battle some food. Just grind up some silver and food. And work on the 2 events. The artifact event, I'm going to do... the way I do it, or when I actually go for it, I rarely do anymore because I just don't care. You know, but since I'm going for the fusion, I might as well kind of go hard on everything. Get those extra energies, silvers, gems that they sometimes offer, you know, with those events. So I'm just gonna level up all of my artifacts, or as many of them as I can, to 12. And you shouldn't do that. You should, you know, look at 4, look at 8, look at 12. Like every time you do that to see the substat, because if the substat doesn't go where you want it to go, just get rid of it right then and there. But I'm going to do all of them to 12 just for the artifact event, and then I'm going to sell whatever I don't want. I'm going to do a cleaning of my artifacts because I have so many that I just don't give a shit about, and they just take up room, and I just have never cleaned them out. I might literally make a stream and just title it Cleaning Out My Fucking Gear. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to title it. That'll probably be on Thursday. And I'm just going to literally go through all the pieces that I have at 12 at 8 or 12 and get rid of them if I don't see a value in it, you know. And that's the problem, you know. Sometimes it becomes painful to get rid of 6-star gear with a 1 substat at over 10. But honestly, when you get to the level I'm at, you really got to start being pickier. I really got to start picking shit that's at 15 to 20, not just 10. You know, 10 isn't going to cut it. At least not for any of the bullshit I'm trying to do. Fucking everyone's beating the shit out of me. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. I'm pretty happy with my champion pool, I guess you could say. I'm glad I got Skull Crown and Ceres. That's going to help my 3v3 a lot. I'm not doing too bad in 3v3. I'm in bronze 3, and I should be able to move up to bronze 4 right now. You know, not too bad. But I know I'm going to hit a roadblock. I suspect I'm going to end up in probably mid-silver. God knows, maybe I'll get to gold as the things go on. But I know I'm going to be able to follow the pack for 2 more as one behind of him. One behind them. So like when they're in silver 1, I'll be bronze 4. And silver 2, I'm silver 1, sorry. But I don't think I'll be able to go past silver 3 without losing another round or 2. Like another week. You know. Especially because I'm not spending gems on refreshes, so that doesn't help. Because it's not so much that I can't do it; it's so much that I'm not going to spend the money or the gems to do it. Not necessarily money, just gems. But I'm not going to do that. You know, maybe when the bazaar opens and I have a little more incentive to bother. But right now I don't. You know, I'm also excited for the prospect of the bazaar because it's apparently based on your wins in 3v3. So I think that's a smart way to make you want to try and go for the 2 out of 3. Because some people, what they do, some of my friends are guilty of this because why not exploit the system if you can, right? And I can't blame them for that if I'm going to be honest. I don't do it because I'm lazy. To like analyze who I can maybe do this to. But what some people do is they'll stack one team against a high level opponent. So let's say my score right now, I think it was in the 900s, right, in 3v3. they'll find someone that's at 1700, and they'll attack them and just find one of the three teams they can beat. So if they're at 1700, you're at 900. That means that you're probably going to get more points. And I found out the way it works, essentially. So the way it works is based off 20 points. So if it says, oh, if you win you get 10 points, for example, that means if you lose you get 10 points. If it says, oh, every win is 13 points, that means that every loss is 7 points. So you just need someone that's maybe 15 points a win and just beat one of their teams. That means you get a lot. When you lose 5 points. So if you lost both rounds, 2 rounds, and gain one, you'll gain 5 points, even though you lost. So then what happens is, because you didn't beat them technically, they're still available. So then you can beat the shit out of them over and over and over again and gain 5 points. And again, I don't blame my friends for exploiting this. It's a system, player inputs these systems. You gotta know what you're doing and realize the exploits before we find them. Because if we find them, we're gonna exploit it, right? That makes sense. Let's see how long we get last in turns. Oh, Draco lasted past 25. Well, but I find it funny that, does Veal help your defense or something? Because Viz almost always is my last champion alive, and I find that interesting. But anyway, so as I was saying, so it's an exploit that exists, and that's something you got to be aware of. You got to make sure you stack good teams so that people can't exploit it. But unfortunately, you won't be able to do everything, right? They might have a counter to one of your teams, and then you are officially fucked. Luckily, that won't happen to me too often because I'm usually middle of the pack. I try and stay on the low end. Like, I don't go too hard. It's actually not a bad run here. This is more or less what I wanted. So definitely want to make sure you pay attention to that and make sure you understand, because someone's can abuse that and you lose a lot more points. Am I going to get to 30 mil? That's pretty good. My friend just beat his own fucking record recently, so I'm pretty salty about that, actually. My friend Rage, he got to 36 million, and he has a team similar to Mar, but he has I think, what's his name, Drex? HP burn guy. Oof. See, look, he lost it. Why the fuck is he living longer? Maybe he has more HP or something, I don't know. Oh my god, he lived again. Oh, now he's dead. That is definitely not a bad run. I'll take it. 52, so I only need 18 mil. So now in about 3 hours, where's that put me at? 9 o'clock. It puts me at midnight. Oof. I might buy a key and then reset that. But anyways. So yeah, so let me see if I show you what I mean. Let's do my free refresh. Right now, everything should be kind of close together. But yeah, so if you find someone with like 15 or higher and you can be one of their teams, you can abuse this system, and that's sucks for them, but it's an exploit that exists. Why wouldn't you take it, right? That's the logic anyways. Oh, let me show you guys. I finally got everything to silver. Pretty happy about that. And I know some people go a different route. Some people focus on what they actually need right away. Like, most people go accuracy first if you're smart. Some people, if you're ignorant at the beginning of the game, thinking, oh, attack, you do what I did, like a moron. Honestly, attack is actually one of the ones you should do last, in my humble opinion. You want accuracy, that's the most important. Crit damage, defense, HP, and then attack and resist are last to me. It's just, and then again, that's in my opinion. That doesn't mean it's wrong to do, but attack first is almost never the best. I have not gotten as much out of that as I would have if I had done accuracy. But I wasn't thinking, your mindset, I've always been one of those non-blocking types. Like, if I play a fighting game, I don't block. I just try and beat the shit out of someone. So that's why I do that. Let me see. So yeah, so I'll probably go through my gear at some point. Like, that'll probably be my next stream, just checking out all the fucking gear and cleaning it the fuck out. And just looking at it, because, for example, here, we got 29 accuracy, 6 speed, HP is 12%. So this is actually not a bad piece. So let me look at some right now. That's actually good attack. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. 10 speed, 10% that, 22 resistance. I don't care about resistance. I should, but I don't. Yeah. You know, so like this one, it's not that it's a bad piece. It's just that it's not a piece that I will personally use for the way I play. I don't do resistance. And if I did, I probably wouldn't use an attack piece for it. That makes sense. So this is a piece I would sell normally, but I've just left it here like an idiot. This is another one right here. Look. 3 great substats, 1 whatever. And again, I haven't sold it. This one, 16 crit rate, that would probably apply to my rule of I would like at least 15 or higher of a stat percent-wise. Crit damage is good. Crit rate has some. This is actually not a bad set piece either. This one has decent accuracy. Decent defense. Even though it's an attack percent piece. But that's not a bad thing. But you see, this is kind of in the half and half. Like, potentially, I probably should sell that. This one's kind of weird, honestly. So yeah, I think you guys get my point. Like, it's kind of one of those things that some of these pieces, it's not that they're bad. It's that I'm never gonna pick them. Like, I will always skip over these, especially stuff like an offense set, because I'm always gonna want to go. If I'm gonna have an attack-based champion, I'm probably gonna put them in speed. And then, you know, lifesteal, or I would put them in. Fuck, this takes forever. Hold on. I'd put them in this, because this also gives me attack percent, and it gives me ignores enemy defense. For example, one of my main heavy hitters. What the fuck is he? This guy. See? Instead of attack percent, attack gear, I have him in cruel because it gives me the attack percent, and also, actually, this piece kind of sucks. I might have to re-gear him. That's actually not a great piece in my opinion. Look, I'm learning shit as we go. That's speed. What's this? Speed. And some crit rate. Crit rate. Let's see what I'm at. I'm at 92%. To be honest. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Give me that higher crit rate. Now, obviously, you don't want to go over 100, but fuck it. Fuck it. Now I just need to up his crit damage at some point when I can. 19%. I should probably farm some gear. Either way. But I think you guys get my point. Like, it's just about learning your playstyle and understanding that there's some things you may not ever pick. So why bother holding on to them? Just sell them. Because if not, you'll end up like me, that sometimes, like, I fucking sold a bunch of random shit without even looking at them, just to avoid my own brain. But, you know, I get full and then it gets obnoxious. Another option, obviously, is putting them on people, but that gets expensive. And I just, you know, I don't care enough about the game to min-max it like that. So fuck it, I'm gonna sell my shit. Alright, with that being said, I'm probably going to end it here. I just kind of randomly chatted about random shit in this fucking game. I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. Next time I play a raid, I'll probably just literally do what I said and go through my gear and get rid of it. But yeah, so looking forward to the supposed patch that's going to come out in a couple weeks. Hopefully that helps the game. Because a lot of people, including myself, have been really upset with where they're going with the game and how lazy they have been. So we'll see how this goes. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to let me know. Feel free to check me out on YouTube or on Twitter at One Piece Slayer. And my Twitch is official One Piece Slayer. If you see a little red hair chibi, you know where you're at. That's me. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy. Be safe.